look like it's hand animated, it's not. It's actually an algorithm's interpretation of live action footage. To make this, the algorithm used a still image drawn by my girlfriend and then applied the style of that image across the entire footage, saving a ton of time and money.
Wait, don't scroll yet. Don't scroll.
What is something you found out late in life that you should have known earlier?
There is a website specifically for art reference photos where you can pick the angle of the head beforehand by moving the skull to any angle. You can also customize which animal to search for.
Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please. Please.
New art challenge. Let's see your beginning stage, your midway stage, your halfway stage, and then your finished art piece.
If you look for it, I've got a sneaky feeling you'll find that love actually is all around.
Как я рисую текстуры черепицы и каменной кладки? Для первой текстуры я сначала покрываю поверхность легким тоном, намечаю вертикальные деления, а после утолщаю их. Создаем полукруглыми дугами контур черепицы. Показываем толщину, чтобы возникал эффект, что один ряд заходит на другой. Придаем объем, показывая тень. Штрихую вертикальную часть, как цилиндр. Для большей живописности некоторые куски делаю более темными. Каменную кладку также начинаю с заполнения фона легким тоном. Намечаю контур камней в хаотичном порядке. Придаю разную глубину расстояния между камнями за счет разной толщины линии. Утемняю мелкие камни, чтобы более крупные куски вышли на передний план. Можно также детализировать крупные камни, это будет зависеть от детализации вашего рисунка. Я оставил так. Вот что вышло в итоге. Какие текстуры еще показать? Подписывайся на мой инстаграм и тикток, меня это очень вдохновляет.
There's a Procreate tutorial to try out clownfishes and see if they're your vibe. Map out where the orange is, really easy and simple, avoid where the white stripes are. Then using a light yellowish orange, map out where all the highlights are. I recommend using a picture. Highlights, of course, are typically at the top of the fish. Then honey, blend it out. Blend, 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 blend. You want a nice, clean gradient. Clean, nice gradient. I'm not here to tell you how to do your art style, but what I am here to tell you to do is blend, 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 blend. You want to blend, trust me, it's just better. Now add some shadows. These are burnt orange colors, and for the really dark parts, a dark red. Blend those out, baby, you already know. Add some details to the face. They're kind of hard to explain, better with trial and error, but just blend, honey. You're not going to want to blend too much on the face, though. There's some harsh lines. The eyes are kind of like gaping black holes with burnt orange shadowing underneath. Then, on the bottom of the white line, add like a grayish blue color. Blend that baby out and then add the black lines and you're good.
Painting hat. Use chalk pastel over your watercolors for soft edges.
New art challenge. Let's see your beginning stage, your midway stage, your halfway stage, and then your finished art piece.
I'm going to match the color of this jigsaw, and this is ultramarine blue, Pylar red, and Hansa yellow opaque. It's much too dark, so I'll add some titanium white to it. It needs to go more blue and lighter. It looks like the jigsaw has more yellow in it. More white in this part. So this part looks pretty good. I think maybe I'll work on the shadow area and then fill in the background too. That looks pretty good.
nothing to buy. Space.
Ain't no problem.
Art is my oxygen, so let's go to space. I felt like I discovered anti-gravity. These swirled-colored pencils racked my brain. Warm, cool, warm, cool. It was nice to visit my home planet.
This is why you should always listen to your gut. When I was 13, my family and I were headed home from night church service. It was my mom, me, and my 2 siblings. The road we were driving on was in the country and it was late at night, so there were no lights and no one else on the road. As we were coming up on our turn, a car suddenly comes swerving from our turning spot. They were turning so fast that they came into our lane and almost crashed into us. My mom quickly swerved as they tried to get back into their lane. Unfortunately, they overcorrected and flipped their car, landing on the driver's side door in a ditch. My mom hit her brakes and jumps out the car to go help the other driver. She gets about 3 steps away from our car, but then stops dead in her tracks. My siblings and I were watching her from the back window and wondering why she wasn't going to help the person. That's when he starts yelling for help and my mom starts to move to help him, but for some reason she stops again in the center of the road. Another car flies behind us and the guy doesn't hesitate to jump out and go help. The man pries open the passenger door so the guy trapped inside can get out. As the man crawls out, he instantly gets into a frog-like crouching position on top of the car. He has this insane look on his face and launches himself off of the car, hitting the guy who helped him. Then he turns his gaze in our direction and starts sprinting towards us.
Artists, we spend way too much time on each piece of our art for it to only come out to be one post on your social media. Post it as a sketch. Do one of those cute work in progress flat lay shots with your hand in it. Post the finished art. Post it as a product shot. Post a selfie of you holding the product. And don't forget to post the video. You can even pretend like you're drawing when you're not. That's what I do.
One time I told a friend that I enjoy painting and his response was, "Oh yeah? Are you any good?" And I was stymied in the moment and I just realized today why. Pretend instead of painting, I had said, "Oh, I really enjoy going on walks." And then he had responded, "Are you a pretty skilled walker?" What? That doesn't follow. People go on walks to feel good, not to be good. Not everything is about improvement or skill. If I wanted to be good at painting, I'd have to worry about composition, color theory, texture, taking care of my tools instead of just dumping them into a milk jug of water that I never rinse out. I'm bored just listing that shit, let alone doing it. If I had to be good, I would quit. I paint because it takes me out of myself. The end result doesn't even really matter. I'm sure some of you can relate. That's why we get along. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow.
I made Procreate braid brushes. I made realistic 2D and outlined brushes. They are super easy to use. Sheesh.
Wow guys, I can't believe the poster is officially done. This was honestly so fun to do, and to be able to draw you guys was such a huge honor. Thank you guys for participating, and I hoped everybody liked their drawing. It was super fun to make and do, so much diversity, and it was just a blessing to do. So thank you guys so much. And I want to also give a special thank to all my followers for the amount of support and love, because it means so much. I love you guys a ton. Thank you for the.
So apparently if you destroy your own art on here, you get a bunch of likes and views, so you know what to do.
I'm glad you asked this. How do you color your characters when it's dark outside, like in the night? I'll show you. Check this out. So here you can see my character in her original color, no shading at all, and check this out. I literally select the color of the sky, go over here and create a new layer, change this layer to multiply, which is at the very top, clip this layer, and then I drag and drop. And then I come back and I highlight where her face is. It's a lighter blue. And for animation purposes, I just copy and paste. As you can see here, I just clip the layers all on top. But I hope this helps.
So I've been getting a ton of comments on my most recent videos asking what pens I've been using. These are Posca pens and I ordered mine online. However, if you are in the UK, I know you can get them in the range, and I believe Hobbycraft might sell them. Hope this helps.
Awkward story time, the miss. This is all gonna be in one part, so here we go. So when I was younger, my mom would have to help manage my hair. Naturally, my hair is thick, nappy, and demanded a whole lot of hair product. So it was really rare to get my hair straightened. But my mom decided to spend some painful hours getting it straight for school for the next day. That's some real love right there. Now it was the next day and I was feeling so cute with my new hairdo. You know what I'm saying? I was so cute. But since I walked to school, I realized there was a mist outside. Now I didn't really see a problem with it, but I didn't know the science behind the mist. And if you know black natural hair mixed with water, you can see where this is going. So when I get to school, everybody's staring. And I'm just feeling myself like, yeah, they're all jealous. Until this one kid came up to me and said, whoa, I know, right? My hair is so huge. Wait, what? Your hair is so huge.
All right, you ready? Yeah. Hey! Shh, dude, no. You gotta go like, hey. Oh, okay. Wait. No.
They took the kids that really like to draw and they started giving them little gold stars on their drawings. And then they like the gold stars for a kid, that's an extrinsic reward. And then they stopped doing that and the kids stopped drawing. They associated the good feeling of doing it with the external rewards. We have to be very cautious.
So someone didn't think that I could draw the woman on my sketch pad. And I wanted to prove them wrong.
Hi, thank you so much for your comment. I was so excited to do this that I ended up going to your page. I stalked you a little bit and decided to do this drawing of you. So I really hope you like it, but it also brings up something that I've been meaning to talk about on this platform. I think it's really easy for artists, myself included, to find one way we really like to draw faces and then sticking to that. And of course, that's great, but we kind of miss out on a lot of opportunities to include diversity in our art. And that can make a lot of people feel excluded or underrepresented, even if that wasn't your intention. So if you're an artist yourself, I challenge you to draw or study the facial features of more diverse people. This will not only help you with your skills in coming up with your own original characters, but it'll also help people that typically feel underrepresented feel more loved and more welcomed.
Does anybody else have two art styles? Like they have the art style that they usually use, the one that they use when they're being serious about whatever they're doing, and then they have the other one.
You saw my video about drawing with metal. So you grab your random sketchbook, flip open to a page. Then you go to your couch and find a coin that's been shoved between the cushions. You try it and it's not working. That's because you need a binder. Like gesso. Go ahead and spray it, let it dry, and see what.
What do you think you're doing, princess? Did I give you permission to draw some of that?
If this is how you normally draw your braids, this will make them look a lot more realistic. Start off with a heart and then make a chain of hearts overlapping each other. Bring a curvy line down the center of each one, then add your shading. Finish it off with the ponytail at the top and the leftover hair at the bottom.